Hi guys, I'm Rhonda Kelly from Rhonda Kelly's Readings. Just coming to you for my April live. It's April already, can you believe that? It's a bit unexpected. I didn't announce it when I was going live. It's been a busy a busy month. I was in 4 states in March, and I'm actually in Tasmania, so it's my first live from Tasmania. So I thought I've got to do a live from Tassie, and I'm coming from from quite a unique place. It's actually, can you see that, Bill? Can you tell me what Australian animal looks like that? I've got a big one behind me. It's a big platypus in Latrobe. So I'm on the northeastern coast. I'm near Devonport, Devonport I should say, it's not Devonport. I'm in a place called Latrobe, which is near Launceston, Devonport. So that's where I am, coming from Tassie for my April live. I've had a few unusual requests or questions about whether or not I'm going to be at the Easter show in Sydney. Well, I'm not. I'm actually not going to Sydney until May. So, and it's interesting. Every couple of years I have confusion about it, and I've never actually been part of any of the reading rooms at the show or that, and that's not something that even remotely interests me to do. I've even thought about doing my own reading room when I lived in Sydney, but it's quite it's a 2 week, more than a 2 week commitment, so I haven't done that. So I'm actually not at the Easter show in Sydney, so I'm not doing readings. So if anyone's getting confused, or they think someone's me, or they've seen photos or whatever it is that's causing the confusion, because I've asked and no one's actually told me, but whatever the confusion is, if you do see something that causes confusion, please let me know. Please forward it to me, send me a snapshot, whatever that is, if someone says on there, please let me know. Might just hop down from this thing because there's a little kid wanting to look at the platypus, and it's a massive step, so I'm just going to move away. So I've still got the platypus behind me. Yeah, so I'm not in Sydney at all this month, not in Sydney at all for the Easter show. So, I just want to make that completely clear. I am back to Melbourne tonight. I am available for readings from Wednesday onwards. I've got a few bookings for Wednesday. That's my first day back doing readings. And also, if you book a reading, I'm not going to engage in a conversation with you before the reading time, because I've been on holiday. So just, if you want to send me photos, particularly for animal communication or something, that's completely fine. But I'll look at them I'll actually look at them during the reading. So just so that you know that. So that's what I've got. So I'm doing readings again next week, and then I'll log into my platforms again next week as well. I was doing an event in Echuca on the 11th and 12th of April, the Saturday, Sunday. That's actually been cancelled, but we're still going to Echuca. So if you're in sort of northeastern Victoria, well, it's not that far north, but we've got close friends in Echuca. So if you're around Echuca, or you were wanting to have a reading with me that weekend, please still reach out to me, because I'll be around. So not at a particular venue, but we could meet in a coffee shop or something like that if that's what you want. So available for private readings. So my Calendly booking link, calendly.com/psychic Rhonda Kelly. So the same thing, half-hour readings, or half-hour animal communication. Actually, you can see a better shot of the platypus now. There you go, just behind me. So that's April. I'm next in Sydney in May. So for Mother's Day, May the 10th, Sunday, May the 10th, and Wednesday, May the 13th, and Thursday, May the 14th. I've started a collaboration with comedians. So if you look on my website, if you look on my Facebook group or page, there's links to an event, Comedians versus Psychics Crossing Over. Or it might be Psychics versus Comedians it's Comedians versus Psychics Crossing Over. and I advertised that at the Sydney Mind Body Spirit Festival. So that's what I've got coming up in May, and I'm so stoked. I've asked Florence to be a part of it, and she said yes. So Florence King and myself will be doing live audience readings, and the comedians will be doing their thing. So every show's going to be different. So Sunday, May the 10th, is Mother's Day, and Wednesday, Thursday got 2 other shows. So, and tickets are only $35. When Florence, Ben and I do our platform at the end of the year, we charge twice that. So it's a pretty cheap night out entertainment. They're at the Fusebox Factory in Marrickville, so that's where we'll be. I believe it's Sunday the 10th at 6:15 and the Wednesday, Thursday at 5:15. So it's a bit cheaper with that. Just lots of people around. Then I'm going to be at the Melbourne Mind Body Spirit Festival on the first weekend in June. So that's the Queen's birthday weekend. That long weekend, it's the Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So that's what I've got coming up. Yeah, that's... oh my God, losing my voice. I had an amazing time in March. So start early March. My March live was from Brisbane. Because I was there for the Brisbane MBS. Then I did a Sydney MBS the fortnight later, and been in Tasmania since on holiday. So it's been absolutely brilliant. So it's just a different angle of the platypus. There we go. Yeah, so seen a big platypus in Tassie, seen a big penguin, got to hold a seahorse, got to see live platypuses, which was just absolutely amazing. Live echidnas. I've seen echidnas in a live before, but these guys are really friendly, which was awesome. So yeah, amazing time. Went down through the west coast, the windy west coast, Queenstown, Strawn, then over to Hobart, went to the Salamanca markets on the weekend. Got to catch up with my cousin, which was awesome because I haven't seen him in, oh my God, 13 years I think we worked out. So that was awesome, and hearing stories about my dad, the mischief he got up to, so that was really good. So I got to see my cousin and his wife, so that was amazing, catching up with family, because they've been living in Hobart for 16 years now. So yeah, that was amazing. Yeah, Hobart, and then went up to Bicheno on the east coast, Launceston. So spent a little bit of time in each place as well, which was nice because got to actually go around. And today we've left Launceston, just going around and looking at places before we get back on the ferry. The ferry's nice. We managed to avoid the surcharge by booking, obviously, before that was announced, so that was good. But yeah, that's where I am. So in a couple of weeks I'll be in Echuca, available for readings. Then Sydney for the Comedians versus Psychics crossing over, Sunday the 10th, Wednesday the 13th, Thursday the 14th of May. And then back in Melbourne for the Melbourne Mind Body Spirit Festival. And you know, I'm Melbourne based now, and my readings through calendly.com/psychic Rhonda Kelly, they I can read you over the phone. Just waiting for a truck. I can read you over the phone, or can read you over video as well. And I've announced my teaching dates as well. So teaching starts next week. Yeah. So I've got the 13th, Monday the 13th, I've got my psychic development and mediumship development class, a 5-week, 5 classes that are 3 hours long, so 15 hours of teaching with that. And on Wednesday the 15th, I'm teaching 2 courses concurrently. They're 2 hours long. I am teaching about sleep, wellness and spirituality, and the legal and ethical aspects of spirituality. So that's aimed for spiritual practitioners and the general public. And it's not giving individual advice, but I will be incorporating my practical work experience, my tertiary studies and my work experience as well. So, but it is giving you the tools to be able to go and look at your own life, or look at your own business and work from that. So that's aimed for readers, healers, anyone in this space. And the psychic and mediumship development is aimed for beginners and intermediate as well. But yeah, just let me know. You can see my phone number and email on my socials, or send me a direct message if you'd like to know about that. But hope you enjoyed seeing the big platypus just over there, and I'll see you around. Bye.